Yo, what's good? What's happening? We back. Brand new episode of Threes from the Ring. Emergency episode that I prefer to call it because look, man, Hunter Hearst Helmsley did it again. He did it again, G. Man's did it again. Y'all keep doubting that man. And he keeps coming through, G. But hey, we'll get to that shortly though. But this your boy Chris J. Got the boy Trail Sav here.
I'm thinking about
Go ahead.
like what is bro gonna say now? I think they on Twitter said it so, but he ain't gonna say it on TV. The fact that he can't say never give up no more, that nigga just gonna say kill yourself. He gonna come out to the ring and do the towel with Stu and just gonna say kill yourself like that. I need him to do that.
Look, man, if my man's do it, G. Look, his whole interest is gonna have to change, G. That's gonna be the funny part. Like, certain aspects is gonna change. Certain aspects.
The Rock interest never changed.
Well, now he act like he got a skin condition. He does this and then be like, and they act like he got.
Somebody said, hey, bro, that's probably eczema, bro. You probably want to go get that checked out.
Man, did he set up a dermatologist, G, see what's going on?
No, but you gotta think. John Cena's song go perfect for what the Euro crowd. John Cena songs. John Cena songs. Go ahead, keep it going.
Might as well.
I think it'd be cool, but go ahead.
We'll see what happens. But we'll about to further go into it, but just get the little housekeeping shit out the way. Tyler may or may not join us. Hopefully he will. He's at work. So this is just shows when we're recording this. But just get a jump on things. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure if you are listening to the audio, make sure you just on point with that. Subscribe, share with your people. The main thing is share with your people, G. It's much love and much appreciated, G. Follow us on Twitter as well from 3S from the Ring, 3s from the Ring, for all our basketball, wrestling takes as well. And check out the TikTok page too. But let's go ahead and get into it. Last night was Elimination Chamber and arguably really, really great pay-per-view from start to finish. Moments, good matches. Look, memorable pay-per-view. Probably since Triple H took over, I'm definitely going to put this in his top 5. This is definitely in his top 5 pay-per-view. So shout out to him, especially with the pressure leading into this because people's like, Road WrestleMania sucks. I'm like, we still have a month and a half.
That is 4 SmackDown and Raw, bro.
Bro, that's more than that. 6. The pay-per-view ain't until like mid-April. So that's a month and a half, G, of booking. And he already had 2 matches set up. And now he has another 2 set up. Now he just got to get the mid-card together. And even then, there's stuff set up for that. Plus, we're looking like we got maybe 2 or 3 grudge-type matches going into Mania 2. Y'all complain for nothing, dude. Love yourselves. Go outside. Act like wrestling fans. Dude. Use your brain. So, but let's go ahead and just get into the big situation of that pay-per-view. And that was what happened at the end. So John Cena won the men's Elimination Chamber match to go against Cody Rhodes. In a way, I saw this coming. I feel like that was very predictable, but it was more the afterwards, especially since we was also waiting on Cody to give The Rock his answer about his soul. Because it was originally teased that this was going to happen before. But since it happened after, that's when I was like, oh, they doing this tonight. They legit doing this tonight. Everything. So with that said, what happened, Cody told The Rock, F off. The Rock was like, okay, cool. John Cena hugged him. John Cena looked at The Rock. The Rock did his very poor throat slashing thing. He sucks at that, by the way. Stop it, please. If he's gonna be in a Martin Scorsese film, he needs to do better.
Yeah, I'm saying he got a mob movie come out. He gotta lock in.
Exactly.
You gotta lock in, bro.
Martin Scorsese ain't gonna let that slide. So you got to get better at that, man. Come on. But damn, dude, that big gulp is ultra. Huge. Never seen it that big.
My little sister used to work at a speedway around the crib, so we kind of get like a little shebang.
Oh, that's the employee cup. All right. So I'm about to say, gee, they don't be that big at the store. Gee, I'm positive. But yeah. But overall, though, so John Cena, while hugging Cody, his whole face changes into like, all right, stern face. Pretty much as I've been calling him, he's now officially Peacemaker Cena. Y'all thought we was getting Homelander Cody soon? Nah. Peacemaker Cena is officially a thing, and pretty much kick Cody in the balls like Peacemaker would if you watch the series and all of that. So they proceed. Oh, Travis Scott was there. Travis Scott being there. We'll get to that in a little bit. But Travis Scott was there helping pretty much them Rock, Cena beat up Cody. For some reason, I don't know why when The Rock beats Cody up, he has to strip that man. It's a little weird. But look, every time that man ends up shirtless, it's weird. But pretty much they whoop his ass. Rock whooped him with the belt again. The Rock, this time the belt says Cody's soul on it. And yeah, they do their thing, and then they walk away with the show ending with Michael Cole and Wade Barrett who helping Cody up out the ring. That was hilarious as hell because I'm like, them of all people, this just shows Cody has no homies left, or his homies is out and busy. It is hilarious, but overall, I was impressed. That was legit great how they went about it. I'm still tired of Dwayne being part of shit, but either way, it makes sense in this manner. But overall, I enjoyed it. That was really great. Really, really great. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think this was the perfect way to really kick off the road to Mania. Honestly, I would have preferred it being the Rumble that starts this, because imagine Cody wins Cena wins the Rumble, Cody comes, The Rock comes, without even announcing like, hey, I want your soul and stuff like that. But it still worked no matter what. I think the reason it probably didn't happen Rumble time is because of like scheduling conflicts and stuff with both of the A-list movie stars. But I think the execution was really good. It was so good that it's hard. Like, part of the shock came from, it's hard to see John Cena as a heel. So you look at his face, you're going like, why this nigga not smiling? And then John Cena is so animated when he in the background or something. So to get the crowd cheering and stuff too. So when Cody was saying, nah, nigga, you can't take my soul, John Cena pumping the crowd up while Travis Scott apparently putting sage all over himself in the middle of that promo, which was absolutely wild. And then to see Cena face frown. I would also like to say Cena doing this for the love of the game. This really is his last ride if he going heel. And he doing that for the love of the fans. It's something that everybody wanted to see for his 20-plus year career is Top Guy Cena being a heel. And for him to go like this and become one, I think the kids call it cinema. It was beautiful. And it just shows his love for the business. It shows his love for the people, the fans. Even if you're an internet fan or a casual fan that just watching on TV with your family, or a fan that watches everything of WWE programming, including Evolve on Tubi. He did all of this for them. You know what I mean? For everybody I joined. And not just my respect to him. I hope he go 100% into this. Like I said, I want him to come out with that towel. I want to put it up. It ain't going to say never give up. It's going to say kill yourself. I want to put the towel up. And that joint say kill yourself. And I would be so happy. So happy. I think The Rock in this situation plays a great role of, because I don't think Triple H want to be on the camera as a character figure. So Rock playing a role as corporate, which he is, but he also playing that role, is so good because you don't have events anymore. Thank God you don't have events anymore. You have Rock, big movie star, everybody hate him, part-timer, playing corporate and saying we needed a face, a corporate face for the company. And they pick the biggest corporate face of all time to turn heel on Cody Rhodes, which is this generation of big baby faces. It's so good. It's so good. Like, you pick John Cena. Since you don't want to go corporate, I'm going to pick super corporate. I'm going to pick wearing a suit everywhere I went. Millions of Make-A-Wishes corporate guy. It's just great storytelling. I don't care what people say, oh, this came out of nowhere and stuff like that. I don't care. It was good. Who cares if Rock came out in blood and did the thing and, you know, that was quote unquote telling him about Cena coming. Who cares if that's true or not true? What they executed is all I care about. And that's all what wrestling should be cared about. Is the execution at the end, the end result, the payoff, the crescendo. You have a crazy good feud. And then if that crescendo or that end or the final climax don't hit, what's the point? Like, what is the point? So everything leading up to this was amazing. It kind of feels good. Like, Jey Uso Rumble win is looking better and better in hindsight. And I'm just happy. I'm just really happy.
Yeah, same. Like, I'm satisfied with the whole thing. And this is where it goes back to where we mentioned last episode. You niggas gotta be patient. Let things run its course. Y'all worried about a pay-per-view. Right now, as of today, we are a month and a half away. A month and a half away, G, from literally getting just from, well, we're not in a month and a half away from night 2 specifically because it's Sunday. So with that said, you guys are rushing the booking. You guys trying to say, well, I'm supposed to be excited for Mania. Bro, you have a month and a half to be excited. G. You worried about the card. The show dang near sold out, G. Now at this point, mugs are just trying to get the I'm just trying to be here seats, G. So what are we doing here, G? But I'm satisfied. I'm happy with how it turned out. For one, it's going to be really hilarious on how things just really turn up, because Cena at the press conference, he just picked the mic up and just dropped it and walked off. Was excellent. Man said, I got no words, G. I have nothing to say. Like, for the first time in Cena's career, he has nothing to say.
You know what's the crazy thing about all this? The Rock doesn't have to be there every week, because now he has a mouthpiece, pause, in Cena. You come out here and say, look, the board, we don't like what you're doing, Cena. The Rock told me that, and he wants me to take you. I mean, Cody, and he wants me to take you out. Move out the 10 watt, whatever you want to say. It works. Everything works. It works perfectly, and it's a better story than a passing of a torch story that people wanted. Like, here, now you go wrong with it. Because to be honest, Cody's run is not as going to be as long as Cena. You can't do a Cena pass the torch type situation. Because it's really not going to be as long as Cena. Cody getting up there in his 40s. He ain't going to be here running like Cena ran. Roman, same thing. Roman. Oh, let me pause. So if CapCut do the AI generation, they can start with this, and I know what I'm looking at. We got to thank Roman Reigns. Without him, none of this is possible. And I want y'all to come to me with this. Roman Reigns' title reign. He's the reason Cena ain't never recaptured that joint. Because Roman Reigns had that joint for damn near 3 years. He's the reason Cena never captured it. He's the reason, like, the product is that where it's at now, because everything went behind the story that Roman was telling, the bloodline stuff. And I know people gonna hate this one, but Roman built Cody. And what I mean by that is the chase is only a good chase depending how great the final boss is. Like, the thing that's gonna suffer with the Jey Uso versus Gunther is not necessarily that, oh, Jey Uso, all he does is super kicks. Lump all that. Gunther has to set himself as the unbeatable god that he is in this feud. And that would make us be like, when Jay win, we rejoice if you hate him or not. When Daniel Bryan beat Evolution in one night, we cheered, not because Daniel Bryan finally got what he always wanted, but he beat every single odd that was put in front of him, and he got what he always wanted. Kofi Mania, Kofi is, he's not a bad wrestler. He's one of the GOATs. But we want to talk about super kicking and stuff like that. Kofi in that tier of doing just, the same moves.
High flying, jumping clotheslines, G.
Jumping clotheslines and stuff. But his chase to that belt felt good because not only you can see Daniel Bryan retaining and everything put against Kofi, but the odds of Kofi winning made it like, let's go. With the Jay stuff, it's kind of making it feel like Jay is just going to win the Rumble because he's over with the Yeet and stuff like that. So that's the reason it feels so different. Cody chased to Roman. Niggas thought, look, Roman ain't losing at Mania. I'm sorry. He didn't lose the first time. And it's like, man, like when he lost the first time, it's like, yo, one, we're going with this bloodline story again. But it made the chase, it made it greater. And that's all I really care about when it comes to this wrestling stuff. Also, shout out to Hunter Hearst Hemsley, Paul Levesque, whatever you want to call yourself. Your name, my bad. He was weathering the storm of people calling this a garbage build. Now again, that's OGs who not going for clicks on Twitter to start things up, or just to get like likes for just saying, oh, the build bad, give me 1,000 likes. We kind of know WrestleMania matches takes a long time to build. Because let me tell you this. Say for instance, it's Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY versus Street Profits versus Pretty Deli. Fatal 4-way ladder match or something like that at Mania. But it was announced right now. Do you know how stupid that'd be? If it was announced 2 weeks ago that is the match. We gotta wait 6 SmackDowns to actually, keep going. You don't want to just wait. Now them 4 teams gotta stay separate from each other and do one-on-one matches for 5 or 6 SmackDowns in a row. It's not going to seem organic and it's not going to seem right. Mm-hmm. When you building a card, everybody can't find who they're going to beat. Wrestle at WrestleMania at the Rumble or at the SmackDown after the Rumble or at the like right now we don't know what the IC title is going to be, but they planted seeds for AJ versus Braun. It takes time to build that. KO versus Randy. it takes time to build that. That is a building thing. Randy could have came back 3 SmackDowns ago, but now it's 6 SmackDowns. We waiting to see Randy get his comeuppance. That's too long. So the build takes time. And like right now, it's going to take time for things to heat up for Cody and Cena. I know it's crazy now, but it's going to have to take time to heat up. Cena just not going to come out the gate and be like, F you, Cody. I'll see you at Mania. Niggas would be mad if that was the case. But it's got to build a story even more and more. Why Cena attacked? Why he sided with Rock? What? That's weeks of storytelling in itself. And then whoever wins the Mania, whoever wins. But it did at Mania, we get what we get. But I have a question for you. Who's walking out of Mania with the belt?
And look, G, it's too early to tell. But if you the push here, especially with Cena, because I could feel part of his approach with siding with The Rock is, I need my number 17. So Cody being, because at the same time, Cody at this point, it's still too early to throw the switch on him being a heel. You can probably throw that next year if you so choose, or maybe another 2 years. Like wrestling years, 2 years is fast. So it's going to be fresh, and even by then, because Cody's still only been back with the company for 2 years. This is his third Mania, but he came back at Mania. But like he's really been active for honestly a year and a half, because he got hurt like immediately after he first got back. So he's really just now getting his like comfortable as a face, being the face, one of the faces of the company. Let that sting marinate a little bit more. Let him be present. Let him go back to the chase. Let Cena have his moment for a couple months, and that could lead to potential Cena versus Roman, Cena versus Punk. You can. Cody don't need to be around the belt.
I think you do Cena Punk at SummerSlam.
That would be beautiful.
But I think Cena holds on to that belt all the way until the end of his. I think that pay-per-view they build around John Cena in December, whatever it's going to be called, his retirement pay-per-view.
In Boston.
You do Cody, but Cody already made. He already a made guy. So I don't know who you pick. You pick a Oprah Femi, you pick a Bronson Reed, but you pick a young person, a Gunther. You pick somebody like that, and Cena say, now run. Because you can't give the run back to Cody. Like, it's Cody. Cody was at his peak. How high can you go?
Because at this point, you can literally just put the focus on Cody and Rock.
Yeah.
Because for him, it's like, gee, okay, my story's finished. This asshole making my life a living hell. So I think that's the next step for Cody.
Also, I think it's still enough time to build Cody and to fully become a homemaker. Oh, he won't.
But just my overall thoughts either way. Wait, no, good. All right. But good. Oh yeah. But my overall thoughts, I think Cena wins. I would be really shocked if he don't, but I ain't gonna trip either. Because one is just like, okay, you let Cody probably get the definitive win, and then probably wherever the heck WrestleMania Backlash insert country here takes place, Cena gets it there. You can pull that off if you so choose. It don't make a difference. I believe Cena is gonna have that belt way before SummerSlam at this point. So you just let it run its course. I'm definitely am looking forward to a super heel Cena run though. Like Super Cena ending like this as a heel is going to be probably the greatest thing ever. I will say, which leads me to the thing of people comparing this to NWO. I feel no. I think I saw somebody post this on Twitter, and I feel it's more closer to Austin working with Vince. It's more closer than anything else. Just because you see 3 people on screen beating up the lovable face don't mean, oh yeah, this is the NWO. No, Rock is too old. Cena's too old. Travis Scott has no place in my ring.
I think because people try to say Impact is NWO, I think that Cena is his own thing.
That too.
Austin shaking hands with Vince is an anti-establishment type thing. You see somebody anti-establishment go with the establishment. If Punk if this was changed and Punk would have been the one that turned heel on Cody, then you would say that's akin to Austin shaking hands. I think, mind you, youngest heck when NWO came out, I know a lot of people tell the story of Hulk Hogan just seen as this baby face everybody loved, then he did the leg drop and everybody cried. Niggas hated Hulk Hogan. And I think that's the reason he did the leg drop to become NWO.
Especially at that point. At that point, wrestling fans, like true hardcore wrestling fans, was fed up with Hulk. Yeah. That's part of why he was in WCW. People was fatigued of Hogan. Vince is like, go. You can go. I'll figure it out here. You can go.
And that's why I think this is so different than those two, because you got somebody who broke the records for Make-A-Wishes, who said after he retired he wants to be an ambassador for the company, the dude who campaigning for a WrestleMania to come to the UK or Canada or something like that. The guy is loved, and us as fans understood he can't become heel because he is too much of a face. And that's why this is so different, because of course it's wrestling things that fake heels, faces, all this stuff happens scripted, sorry for saying fake, but all this stuff happens in wrestling. But with Cena tilted the lines of saying, okay, look, he can't no heel because of this. Like, he can't. There's too many kids in wheelchairs that need him. That's what makes this so crazy. The man did like 10 Make-A-Wishes before he came out to Elimination Chamber at Elimination Chamber. There's literally video footage of him doing Make-A-Wish signings. So like, you look at that, you like, dang. One, now they got to keep all the Make-A-Wish stuff under wraps, because I'm pretty sure he's still going to do it. He loves helping out too much. But this right here, man, we was watching it in the Discord, right? And I think hopefully me and the guys can make that a tradition to watch these events in the Discord, because then I'll probably record it.
If you can record it, content.
Yeah, but when we saw Cena face hit the mug, everybody in Discord was like, huh? Because even, like, I'm the most hardcore wrestling fan out of them. I hate to say it, but I am. So I don't really get surprised when heel turns, face turn, because I understand right. But everybody in it was like, what? And we all was surprised. I got the hiccups, God darn it. But it's just crazy. This will be that is the most memorable Elimination Chamber of all time. Elimination Chambers can be so forgettable. You know why? Why in God's name Triple H got 3 wins in that joint? I don't remember all 3. I think I remember the first one. Like, the most memorable Elimination Chambers for me. The first one. The one where HBK won, but Undertaker came in that joint at the end. No, was it Undertaker won and HBK came in there? Or which one was it? I don't know. Whichever one, HBK and Undertaker stood tall at the end.
They blend so much, bro. I know what you're talking about. And I just recently, whenever pay-per-views come up, I watch previous years and all of that. I'm like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. They all blend. They just do.
That one, Edge taking Kofi's spot after losing his title and then winning. What player move by Edge? Ultimate opportunist. Lost the belt, then won that one. Crazy.
Black man had to go down for it, but it is what it is. Hey.
But yeah, that's what I remember. But like Elimination Chamber was bling. Like you can remember a bunch of great Rumbles. You can remember a bunch of great WrestleManias. Shoot, you can remember a bunch of Survivor Series and the other big four. But them Elimination Chambers, I can't. And this one will go down as probably the most memorable. The time we saw Cena, real Cena, who dresses up in her Fruity Pebbles gimmicks and stuff like that, come out and do a little heel turn. I can't wait till the interview come out after this and say what made you do it. Like, what's his name? Chris Van Fleet, whatever his name is. His interview come out and say, "Why'd you do it, Cena?" And he's like, "It was time. I wanted to get back to the fans." And woody woo. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna happen like that. And I don't think Cena's scheduled to be on what you'll call it, SmackDown this week. SmackDown.
He's not Raw, but he's doing a 4 European tour.
Yeah, so he will probably get an answer probably next week at the earliest. I don't think it's gonna be this week. Triple H is gonna let that cook a little bit. So, hey, the questions is gonna hit. It's gonna be a lot of questions. But just to talk about the other stuff in the pay-per-view, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn held a classic for their country. But man, them dudes get it. That they have war on their blood on their own country. Is beautiful,
bro.
Which led to Randy Orton coming back.
Bro, Triple H told them niggas to go out there and have a match. That's what I told. Because the match didn't feel scripted. Yeah. The match was such a back and forth. Like the story is like they know each other. Yo, I don't know if it's as good as their Backlash match that they had that one year. That Backlash match was amazing. But this match was so good. They went through like 40 tables. Like a barbed wire chair. And that nigga got, what was it? Go ahead, come on. He got like inverted suplex on it and stuff like that. It was such a great match. And I'm hot.
But just adding on to it, the match was violent. The match was pure, raw violence. And honestly, one of my favorite types of matches is unsanctioned matches. I feel like a lot of blood feuds, like a Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, should end or have a unsanctioned match. One of my favorite matches of all time is still Shawn Michaels, Triple H, SummerSlam unsanctioned match. Pure violence, G. Pure violence occurring, things occur. It's beautiful, bro. All right, beautiful. G. So all the inhumane acts they done to each other, worth it. So, like overall, that was a great match. Then Nia Jax and what's her name? I really feel bad. I always forget her name. I feel so bad that her name just slips my head. But Nia Jax and Shorty versus Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. Once again, Trish Stratus did it for her country. Solid match. Pretty much you get Nia Jax out the way.
Bump all that. Hey, Trish Stratus. I thought milk expired, bro. Yo. Dare I say it's getting better with age? Dare I say it, bro?
Hey.
Because I wasn't in tune like with Trish Stratus when I was a shorty.
She was decent then, but
like right now, man, I'm like,
hey man.
Shout out to that.
Hey man. Shout out to her. Overall, that was a cool match, but I think Tiffany Stratton finally done with Nia Jax. She finally focused on Charlotte. More now. We'll see where that goes. But also, I think this may just lead to Nia getting a Trish Stratus WrestleMania match. I think that's where it's gonna come to. We'll see. But then the women's elimination chamber. Look, once again, this goes more to our people, Black wrestling community. G, love y'all selves. G, for one, you guys kept saying they're fumbling the Jade storyline. For one, we don't know where the hell Jade was. We don't know if she was truly hurt. We don't even know if she had personal problems, for one. Because once again, I felt it was more personal. She did not post on Instagram for a good 2 months until a month ago. So, one, it had been something personal going on. Pray all is well. Check out her Instagram because that post she put up today. Hey. But either way, all the women get in there. We about to start off with Naomi and Liv. And then you hear Jade. For one, Jade letting her theme ring is hilarious, but I get it, you want to pop. So you had to let that go. Cool. Come out there. Immaculate. Run in there. Next thing you know, for one, Liv Morgan, another great actress. She gets it. One, just selling the moment because it's like, oh, okay. But Jay gets in there. For one, them leaving the door open is hilarious because I would have honestly enjoyed it more if Jay just broke the door. They missed the moment there. They kind of missed the moment there. You could have had her open the door and then let her go in there, scare Liv, then beat the hell out of Naomi. They missed the moment there, but I'll let it slide. I will let it slide.
Ooh, if she would have snatched like Naomi out one of the pods or something like that.
Even greater. They missed the moment there. They missed a very scared. They made the arguably one of the greatest ass whoopings I've seen by women ever more intense if they just let Jay kind of rip her out the pod or just rip the door open, walked in there, beat the hell out of Naomi as she did. Because she whooped her ass. That's the type of ass whooping. Look, all I'm saying is this. If any of my former Curie classmates know, Mahogany versus Shorty ass. One of the greatest ass kickers in Curie history. I forgot the other girl name. Shorty got her ass whooped to the point where we was mocking, like football players was over Shorty body taunting and putting up Vice Lord and shit. That was a hilarious moment in Curie history. But anyway, that was an ass whooping up there. And then Bianca put her in a horror film. We need Bianca in a horror film immediately because if she's going to sell seeing somebody get legit whooped in that manner, in such fear and shock, we need that on a big screen. We need it immediately, G. But Jay whooped her ass, tossed her into the pod, kicked her into the pod, then proceeded to, as Naomi's trying to crawl away. Naomi. I need somebody to have Naomi crawl like Rick James on the Dave Chappelle skit. That's how she was. And then Jay catching her and then sliding the door into her neck. Great moment, G. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful ass whooping. Plus also capturing Jade is legit a beast, like who will whoop your ass. That was the great part about it all. Plus Bianca selling it. This also how you know, as that tweet I made on the page, you know it's real when the person with the spooky gimmick was looking like, what the hell is going on? She was scared. Alexa Bliss was shook. So shout out to everybody selling that moment. That was beautiful. And
yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Do you think Jay go full rampage? Like she body Naomi night 1, night 2 during the women's match. She body she body Bianca, you get out the paint, or do you want to build to Bianca versus Jade at a Mania?
Thing is, at we as they more things unfold about this storyline, because now it's the okay, probably this week on SmackDown we're getting the full security footage. We're gonna get full security footage of that, where we pretty much learn that Naomi did it. But if you're gonna really sell me down the line, you gotta have security footage show Naomi and Bianca scheming. That's gonna further be like, oh, now we're really gonna get active here. From there, but you can't really milk that. You can, but trying to keep them away from each other for a full another year is going to be tough. You can run it at SummerSlam, honestly.
I don't know. You crank Bianca winning at Mania, which probably won't happen. You crank Bianca winning at Mania because she got a streak. So that'll be what, 5 Manias in a row she's been champion. You play on that dominance, and Jade come in to be the one that breaks that 5 Mania row streak. You can lock in that way. Like, there's so many opportunities for you to do for her. Because you can even go like, after Jade do her feud with her at Mania. After Jade does that feud with her with Naomi, and Naomi was like, but it wasn't even my fault, or it wasn't even my I was told to do this. And then she said, who told you? And you somehow Bianca hit you. It was me, Jade. It was me all alone. And you build that, but a draft happened. He's like, but you will never be able to get me because I'm a Raw superstar now, or something crazy. And you build that. Jay wins the Rumble, and Bianca still got the belt, and you say, I'm coming for you. And you can keep that. You can keep that going. I think now is the time for Bianca to go. She's such a beloved face.
But it's time for her to have a heel, man.
But a heel can come because I don't know how they're gonna do it. Even if Bianca wins at Mania, I don't know how they're gonna do it with the title situation. So I don't know if they do a draft. I don't know. I do think they're gonna shuffle the men's title if Cena wins it. They definitely putting Cena on Netflix, so it's not even a thought at this point. So I do think Jay is gonna go with the SmackDown, which is good. But yeah, but I like it. I like the whole story. I hope they develop it more. A non-title women's match at Mania is kind of like historic, so that's gonna be pretty good to see.
Most definitely, and the thing is, because just looking at it, this before you give Naomi something to do whenever she come back, because they rolled her ass off in a damn. She had the neck brace. Once again, Bianca selling that, and all you can see is her like, no. Like she gets out the thing, and you see Naomi just like, man, that bitch whooped my ass. She whooped my ass. But either way, I would just sit and say, like, wherever they go with it, you can legit long story book this. It just got to be done correct. You can find ways to keep them away from each other until that moment occurs. Because either way with Jade, you like after she pretty much runs Naomi into the ground, they should make that an I Quit match. They should really. If this is me just fantasy booking, I ain't gonna care if they do or not. Make that an I Quit match. Make that an I Quit match between Naomi and Jade at Mania. Think that way.
I don't think they can fit an I Quit match in there.
You'll figure. They look 15 minutes. That's all you need. You need 15 minutes. Make it happen. But even if they don't, I ain't gonna trip either way. But that will be a beautiful way to just really make this a big deal because this is a women's grudge match happening on biggest stage between two black people, by the way, two black women. So even though they're not black men with titles, I know y'all don't care because that's how y'all act. But make it happen that way, I would love it. Maximize just the importance of it. If it happens, it don't. But hey, either way, I'm happy to see where things go. I'm really happy to see where things go. I'm more curious on how they're about to book this Bianca versus Rhea match because last episode, I was very unsure on how the hell who's going to win this match. I was very unsure because Liv looked extremely dominant. I was about to say, if she goes into this and those tag belts aren't on the line, people are going to be mad. And now, thank God, once again, Triple H held it down and said, nah. And it makes no sense for Alexa Bliss to even, she was just moved to SmackDown, so it makes no sense to jump her back to Raw. So, look, figure it out, because I would love them to keep Bianca's streak going at Mania. Like, that would be really good for the women to have. So we'll see where things go, because I hope they do triple threat it. That's my thing. I want them to triple threat between Rhea, Io, and Bianca. That makes the most sense, just to protect, because Io gonna have to eat that pin.
Hate Io eating the pin. Io, the best wrestler in the world, right? The best female wrestler in the world.
Hey,
I think it's nice for Io. She be in that match. I want to see that. So I think the real Rhea versus Bianca, I think the real one that has to build. I'm talking about like a real build.
No, I agree. Like
they gotta have, like damn near they worth a champion versus champion type match. You know who really is the best joint. So.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll see where things go. But once again, Elimination Chamber was a really great pay-per-view. I applaud everybody involved, talents, backstage folk. Y'all did y'all thing, G. Y'all definitely did y'all thing. Also, I think y'all made Drake into a wrestling fan because that nigga was there. He posted it on his IG, yo, this shit real. He said, I get it. He gets in that. So let's see what things go next time they in Canada with that. So it's going to be a certain Twitter personality who's going to hate WWE even more when he sees his favorite light-skinned person pop up
Did they throw folks on the big screen?
No, but he was there. No. There's a point when because they were behind the announcers. Triple H was behind. Drake was behind the announcers with Yachty, and he was doing shit on camera. And some Kendrick fan got mad because he's like, "This is corny." I'm like, bro, everybody does this behind the camera. What the hell? Like I said, I hate internet niggas. It's officially like how Dirk used to rap. I hate rap niggas. I hate internet niggas. Officially, I really hate you niggas very much. But let's go ahead. We'll do a quick NBA talk just to give you guys something. So pretty much the Lakers really are holding it down. They are on a 5-game winning streak. I believe they are 5-2 since the Luka trade. So yeah, 6 and I think they're 6-1. 6-2 because they lost to the Hornets, they lost to the Jazz. One of those games Luka didn't play or LeBron.
They lost to Philly. They lost to Philly, right?
No, they didn't lose to Philly.
They did lose to Philly.
I thought they came back that game. Either way, I think they like 6-3. It's either 6-3 or something since the trade.
They 8-2 in their last 10, so it is probably 6-2 or something like that.
Yeah, so they got to be 6-2 since the trade because they was already winning before the trade when AD got hurt. But they're looking really good. They have beat some solid teams, playoff teams, and some of them playing playoff teams. They've been looking really solid. And Luka's still getting comfortable. I can tell he's still shaking the rust off. but they have been playing some really great basketball. LeBron is getting comfortable in his role as arguably I would say right now he's been the primary scorer, as Luka been the primary playmaker. Everybody as a whole is balled in, and I want to also think somebody who's not getting enough credit and slowly is JJ Redick as a coach. He is a really good coach. He's maximizing them niggas. On top of that, especially with no center, like your best center is got allegations, and he's been really solid. So,
27 lefts, 27 rights.
You know what it is. So he part of that club, but they maximize, and I like what I see. And I think they like 2 games away from the second seed, which is crazy. So hey,
yeah. If they can beat the Clippers tonight, Austin Reeves is sitting. If they can beat the Clippers tonight, they will be the second seed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because Denver just lost to the.
Yeah, I know Denver really got hold. To me, they got hold by the.
A lot of people saying, as the Lakers, you kind of don't want to be the second. Well, nobody wants to be the second seed because they most likely seeing the Warriors. But nigga, the Warriors don't scare me.
They let Lakers, Grimes drop 40.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. But the Warriors don't scare me as a team. Like, if I'm the Nuggets, they don't have a center that can stop Jokic. If I'm the Lakers, they don't have enough wings to stop their trio. And then you just switch Curry on everybody. You cook. And I'm telling you, that is easier said than done because you got to guard Luka, Bron, and now Austin Reeves. So you literally just switch Curry. The only team the Lakers will have a tough time with is OKC, Denver, and Dallas. Dallas, healthy, is damn near a Western Conference team. I'm not going to hold you. And it's just because they got a traditional big and lively that can jump and rim run, and Anthony Davis playing the four, it's just nasty. So if they can stay healthy, they are a team to be best with. Now, for the Lakers, I just don't want to see Dallas, and that's probably it. Like, I wouldn't want to have a Clippers, even though it'd be fire to have the Clippers versus Lakers in a playoff series. I wouldn't want to see the Clippers as my first option coming in, but you can run Norman Powell and Kawhi Leonard off the court. It's not hard. I just don't want to see, like, me looking at the standings right now, whoever come out to play in, which between Dallas, Minnesota, Kings, and Warriors, Lakers beat all of them. Lakers is 3 games in the Warriors series. I mean, the three wins in the Warriors series right now, this current season. I think they got one more game before if they can sweep. I'm pretty sure the Lakers not really worried about it. And that's in April. I don't think the Lakers are really worried. They just beat the Clippers again without Norman Powell. But if Norman Powell is your saving like silver lining, you're cooked. Minnesota is a scary team, but they also don't have enough manpower, and
they don't have enough offense. Okay.
And I'm not scared of Julius Randle in the offs. Now this is this right here. If you are 1 or 2, if Phoenix make it out the play-in, pray. That's a definite. Phoenix make it out the play-in, pray. Because who would want to see KD in a playoff situation like that? Like the play-in is scary this year. It's always scary in the last couple of years because the Lakers always seem to be in there, but it's really scary this year.
No, it's a interesting situation. Like, I really believe, honestly, because it really for Dallas, I don't really think Dallas is making the playoffs because if AD don't come back, he's out. He still got another month, I believe. I think he still has another month where he come back.
Dallas is currently 10,
and they've been dropping.
They are 3 games before ahead of Phoenix.
Yeah, but they've been losing frequently.
I gotta check their strength of schedule because I think Lakers kind of got one of the hardest strength of schedules. I think the Nuggets got another hard strength of schedule coming up. Because like the Lakers, I think the Lakers got some East teams they got to see soon. Like, I think
I think they still got Cleveland one more time. I think they got Boston this week as well.
I think it's Milwaukee. It should be Milwaukee this week, right?
No, they got Boston this week.
Bro,
if not, they got both. It might be both.
Jesus Christ.
So for the Lakers, I think I'm not really concerned about the teams in the West. It's more the teams in the East. And that's mainly because they still got the top teams in the East, which is primarily the Bucks, the Celtics, and the Cavs.
So oh my God, bro. They got Pelicans.
Man.
After the Clippers, they got Pelicans, Knicks, Boston, Brooklyn, the Bucks, Denver, Phoenix, Spurs, Denver again, the Bucks again, Bulls, and then the rest of their series is good. But them they got a stretch of like
they got a stretch where they got to at least go 500.
Bro, like, isn't it? Like, because I think they lose against the Bucks. They lose it between Boston.
Giannis is back.
Huh?
Giannis is back, right?
Yeah, Giannis. I think Giannis just had a war with Jokic not too long ago.
Okay.
I think he just didn't want to play in the All-Star game.
I ain't tripping on that.
Yeah, Giannis back, and that's another team. If we talk about the East, I don't want to match up with Giannis in the second round.
Or second or third, shit. Keep him away from me.
Now, I'm saying like I would rather face him in the second if I'm like Boston or because Cleveland. I think Cleveland loses against the Bucks. I just think like they can blitz Giannis with their bigs, but I think Giannis get both of them in foul trouble.
It depends because the thing is like they are the most constructed to play them because thing is Mobley's very versatile. Jared Allen's the traditional, so you can mix it up. And the thing is, it's still the Bucks perimeter defense. Look, the main thing is, like I said with the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell just got to remember he's on the team. Because come playoff time, he plays straight up go to hell ball. He balls like Kobe is legit Donovan Mitchell. Come playoff time, it's a different player. Like he says, screw the playbook. I'm going for 40 every night, and it's a nasty 40 at that. We've been critical of this on the pod, but if Donovan Mitchell plays like how he's been playing within the team, nobody really should beat them.
I don't know. Sometimes when I look at Cleveland, I just feel that I don't really see a guy. And I think Donovan Mitchell is a great player. He's an all-star. They ain't got no superstar. And you need a superstar. As much people hate Tatum. But Tatum also suffers, and he's going to have to get older. Tatum also suffers from getting doubled as soon as the game starts. So, of course, it's going to be hard for him to have crazy superstar takeovers. But Tatum is young. He already won a championship. He already been top 5 in MVP voters for the last, 4 years. So, Tatum will take over a game in the playoffs. I don't see none of that from Cleveland.
No, it's Donovan Mitchell. It's just nasty looking.
I don't that's why I'm like, I don't know. And then you kind of need a wing to do that nowadays. Unless your last name is Curry, I don't really see it. Because the game just slows down. It's much more brutal. And it's going to be hard for him. Because I know everybody look at Boston with everything that people throw, like with all the guards and stuff that can be thrown at him, the guards or the wings that can be thrown at Donovan. But even if you look at New York, even though Tom Thibodeau is running them niggas through the ringer, OG, Michael, both of them niggas defending you, it ain't gonna be easy. And then like the same thing for like Milwaukee, Cool's not really a slouch defensively. No. He was just playing in Washington the whole entire time. Like, you got him. They got somebody else too, and I can't think of a name. He's like a light skin. But even then you gotta look at your stuff like, if we stop a contain Giannis, bro, Dame is their second best player, bro.
I agree.
Like they got the two best play. Like they got 1 and 3 or 1 and 2 if you want to keep it a buck. If you still putting Dame over Donovan, who knows? They got 1 and 2 in that series. I mean 1 and 3 in that series. I just don't know. And then you see New York and stuff like that. I would have been more of, you don't want to see Philly coming out to play in. Them niggas cooked because Joanna beat out indefinitely for the rest of the season. Them niggas cooked. But I think the East is gonna have a really slept on playoff. This is gonna be slept on. Like the first round might be a little boring. I'm not gonna hold you. Because if you look at it now, like
it's gonna be a couple sweeps.
Man, you saying sweep. If you look at the joint now, like the first round to be Cleveland versus Orlando.
That's a smooth 5-6 game.
And then Boston versus the Heat.
It's brooms.
Mm-hmm. But Knicks versus Pistons is good. And Bucks versus Pacers is amazing. That's amazing. That's a good series. Bucks if they get back from last year, so that's a really good series.
I definitely agree. So, but we're definitely well into the playoff race. The road to the playoffs right now. I think this is legit the full final month of the regular season. So,
I know we probably about to end because I actually gotta go, but I want to ask you one question: is LeBron James first All NBA this year? Because that's the question people going into. Is he first team All NBA?
It's positionless now, right? Huh? It's positionless now, right?
You get 3 forwards, 2 guards.
3 front court, 2 back. Oh.
Yeah. So you get Shea. So Shea is 1.
Shea's a lock.
Who will be the lock? So locks so far is Jokic, Tatum,
and Shea.
Jokic, Tatum, and Shea is the lock. Because Braun right now is number 5 on the MVP ladder.
I'm gonna be honest. Somebody's gonna get their feelings hurt. G. Giannis might have to bite that bullet.
No, I think So Jokic, Shea. You think Giannis bite the bullet?
It's either gonna be Tatum or Giannis.
I don't know if league politics make Tatum second team. Jaylen Brown is more of a second team name.
I know. No, he's more of a third team this year. Look, like you've been saying, that Celtics fatigue is gonna show a little bit this year in terms of awards. Like the only one who's probably gonna run with something, Peyton Pritchard. So it's either Giannis or Tatum going to eat that second team if Bron is first team. Because I would personally say, if LeBron finished the season as he's been playing like these past month, actually, before, yes. He's going to get them votes. Because I think the votes be final early April. So it's a good chance he can make his case, especially if they end up a top 3 seed. And you're kind of making undeniable in a way where it's like, he's up there. He's definitely having a season up there that's warranted that he's a top 5 player this year. Because
I'm trying to pull it up right now, but it's taking for freaking ever because the NBA app, terrible.
Horrible. Very.
Jesus Christ is bad. Let me see if
All these sports apps is really bad.
Bro, why do they route you to the app if you want to see?
Because all NBA, NFL, MLB, all their apps suck. Find better programming.
Okay, so this is so I think if it's positionless, I don't know, but NBA first team, if perfect, will be Jokic, Shea, Jason, Giannis, Bron. That's perfect. I think that'd be I think that'd be the perfect because that's the top 5 in the MVP rankings right now. I think that'd be perfect. Some people are saying Curry should be in All NBA this year. I don't know.
He'll be third team. He'll get the look. It's the classic case of
okay. If you put Curry third team, is you not putting Durant in there?
Hell no.
But Durant, his averages.
He is, but also his team is significantly worse.
They both in the well, Durant not in the play-in no more, but they was both in the play-in. Look, the Warriors was almost out the playoffs unless Jimmy Butler came and saved them.
I agree. I barely want to put Steph in, but I think Steph is gonna get the LeBron. It's Bron. Like ain't like Steph been really hurt. The numbers are undeniable. Sorry, we just gotta put you in.
Bro, the numbers is undeniable. KD averaging 27 and 6. I don't know.
Say that again.
KD averaging 27 and 6.
Like it, I get it. It's just because this is the thing. They're gonna. To me, the first and second team is gonna be interesting. The third team is where they just throw. Bro, your team was tough, but you was raw as hell.
Like I think Ja probably can't get it because the games missed. But like, can you snub Ja Morant in their number 2? I mean, it was.
I think Jaren Jackson's gonna get a lot of the votes.
It was top of the West for most of the season.
I think it's gonna be Jaren Jackson is getting a lot of those though. Like Ja's been good, but bro, Jaren Jackson is arguably having an amazing fucking season. This is coming from me.
You know,
I'm not a fan of dude.
This, to be honest, this is damn near an anti-Jaren Jackson podcast sometimes, bro.
I know.
Because Wemby being out, because I think Wemby had second team locked, but Wemby about to miss the rest of the season, so he gets taken out because of games missed. So if you look at second team is what? Donovan, Cat. You do Jaylen Brown. Donovan, Cat, Jaylen Brown. Who else? Who else would be second team? Because I don't know if you're going to throw Ant Edwards in there. He also playing.
You got Donovan Mitchell in there, right?
Donovan Mitchell, Cat, Jaylen Brown. Oh, you got to throw Cade in there. You gotta throw Cade. Cade Cunningham has to be on.
Cade might make second or third. He really might make second or third.
Has to. And yeah, Jaren Jackson Jr. will probably be in there too. You AD missing because of games?
Yep, unfortunately. He's about
AD
to miss
because of games.
Like if you honestly miss a month of basketball, you're really not gonna make it.
Because I'm saying if AD don't miss because of games, he's there. Yeah. He definitely should be there.
Like literally Wemby getting hurt, having that blood clot situation really opened up for Jaren Jackson. That's why the nigga about to get $350 million. I
don't think they pay him.
Don't do it.
No, I don't think they pay him at all. Jeff Teague said something like really smart in his podcast that the owners might do for niggas like him. Say for instance, I'm just doing ballpark numbers. Say for instance, his max is $300 million.
His is
But
he's eligible for the super max, which is 350.
Yeah, 350, right? 350, right? 350 million. But a team, if he leaves, can only offer him 260. The Grizzlies can be like, we offer you 261.
We'll meet in the middle, 275.
Yeah, do you want the 275 or do you want to leave for less money? And still be an obscurity. Because there's no win now situations for Jaren Jackson Jr. You go to Phoenix, they can't afford you. You go to the Rockets, they don't need you. Lakers will need you, they can't afford you.
At the moment.
Warriors, they in like Giannis sweepstakes if he decides to leave. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But I think, I don't know how we got to Jaren Jackson talk, but our third team is going to be kind of
funny.
Because dang, do you even throw Kyrie in there?
Kyrie kind of earned it. If the Mavs stay in the play-in race, he earned it to me.
He earned it, bro. Like, Kyrie's been balling. Like, people say, some people bring up Dame, but I don't think Dame's going to be all NBA team this year.
Potentially, because, like, Giannis did miss a few games this year, and they won those games where he was out. So, Dame has definitely he's earned his placement. If he gets both, I won't be mad. If he makes it, I'd be happy for him.
And then you got Ant. Ant definitely a thing.
And then if the Pacers continue trending in the right direction, Tyrese Halliburton might sneak in and get votes as well.
Damn, then you thinking in Tyrese Halliburton? Then you talk about Sabonis? You know Sabonis stay consistent.
Considering it, yeah.
Sabonis stay consistent, bro.
Like I will have to consider it depending on like.
And then you look at the Rockets. Do you think about a Rocket, even though they're more of a team ball? But do you consider a Rocket?
Not
They've
really.
been in the top 5 throughout the whole entire season.
Shit, sorry, Jalen Green and Sengun gonna be snubbed. Sorry, but one of y'all made All-Star, nigga. Shit, we gave y'all one of them All NBA. Like I'm a firm believer. The All NBA, the third team for All NBA is a mix of we're rewarding your team for winning, and dude is undeniably good. And hey, these niggas raw, but they team suck. That's how I believe the third team is really set up. So, like, it is what it is. What happens with that to me? So,
yeah, but I'm cool with what we talked about today. If you watch,
that's really it. So, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. But we appreciate you guys for checking us out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you check us out on all platforms. Make sure you check out our TikTok page. Follow the TikTok page. We need more followers, man. Y'all watching, but not following. I don't like that. So make sure you guys hit that follow button on there at UTM Clips, Tweeking Media on there, and make sure you guys let the people know you rocking with us. That said, this your boy Chris J, Trail Sav. We out.
Peace.